Hey, this is Mark with OrientWatchUSA.com with CFT00007Y. This is part of Orient's racing line, but before I go into all the little details, let me show you some of the angles that this camera can give you on my wrist, because I think it's really important for you to see how this is going to look on your own wrist. Now, so for me to show you all the little details, I'm gonna have to go and take it off. So from the very beginning, you can see that the buckle has the Orient logo on it. It's got a safety and two buttons at the side to release the clasp. What you're gonna do to close it, you're gonna refold it and use a safety to secure it. Okay. One thing before I go into the dial, take a look at that band and how that works against that case. You'll notice from the case that it's got a finished polish look on the side and a matte look on top, which is complemented with the band. Okay, this is quite a complicated watch, as you can tell from the front, but it's actually not so complicated as you may imagine. The functionality of this movement is obviously time, and it's got a power reserve indicator by the 6 o'clock index. A power reserve indicator, this is quite a useful feature for a mechanical watch, and for those who are unfamiliar with mechanical, I suggest you to take a look at this animated flash. It's located on the right side of this video box. It's called "What is a Mechanical Watch?" Spend a couple minutes there, and then you'll really understand what a mechanical watch is. So, just so you understand everything, let me go through each little thing. You'll see a lot of holes on the dial. You'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 holes on the dial itself. This is what you call a semi-skeleton watch. A semi-skeleton exposes a certain portion of their inner movement through the dial. As you can see, they decided to go over the crown, the balance wheel, as well as the power reserve, and this location up here. Now, for those who are quite unfamiliar with a semi-skeleton, is when you're using a skeleton type design, you can't use wheels like a date wheel or a day wheel, and so that's the reason why the functionality was basically set at this point. Was left just at power reserve, for those who are curious. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you some of the other things here too, little details. Notice that the indexes are all luminous. So is the minute and the hour hand. You'll notice the tip, just the tip of the second hand, you'll see a little luminous mark on the second hand. So this watch you can completely wear at night without too much problems with readability. Okay, so one other thing that you might have noticed, on the outside of this watch you see a whole bunch of numbers with a series of red and white integers around it. This is what we call the slide rule, and it does 4 arithmetic functions. It does addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And to use the slide rule, you have to use this little knob by the 4 o'clock location. You got to unscrew it. Once you're done unscrewing it, you can adjust it bidirectionally. Okay? So instead of me explaining to you how the slide rule works, the watch does come with a nice small little manual that will run you through a few examples of how to use each function. Okay, so after you're done with it, you depress or you push in the crown, and then you turn it and you screw it back in. This design is supposed to keep water out, so as you can imagine, a screwed down crown is probably one of the better designs. Okay, now that we've talked about the power reserve, now that we talked about the dial and the slide rule, let's talk about how to adjust the time. The crown, which is typically located in the 3 o'clock location, was designed to now be on the 9 o'clock location. The reason being is because typically the power reserve is on the 12 o'clock location. So what Orient did was they flipped the movement so the crown comes out over here, and so the power reserve is at the bottom. The reason why they did it is because they want to use the power reserve just like a gas gauge, where they show empty to full. And this is one of the clever ways of doing it. Let me show you some of the other nice aspects of this watch. Take a look at that. The case from its profile, as well as from this side. And let me show you the exhibition case back. It's better viewed, I believe, with the clasp open. So I hope you can take a good look at that. You'll notice that the rotor also has the Orient logo on it. Let me close that back up, show you the watch again. Now the crystal that they use over here is an anti-reflective sapphire crystal, so you know you're getting quality. Alright folks, so this is CFT00007Y. Hope to see you wearing it soon.